In 94 counties in Tennessee, it's just football. But not in this town. In Lewis County, this is a way of life. You're tuned in to the High Forest Sports Network. Marty Spears, Matthew Farr, and Josh McDonald bringing you the action. Kickoff is right around the corner. This is Lewis County football.
Hold on.
In 94 counties in Tennessee, it's just football. But not in this town. In Lewis County, this is a way of life. You're tuned in to the High Forest Sports Network. Marty Spears, Matthew Farr, and Josh McDonald bringing you the action. Kickoff is right around the corner. This is Lewis County football.
Good evening and welcome to Reagan, Tennessee, Scotts Hill High School. As tonight, the Lewis County High School Panthers, with their 6-0 record, take on the Scotts Hill
Lions.
I forgot to ask that. With a record of 0-6. Lewis County comes into the game tonight after a huge win last week. Well, it wasn't a huge win. It was a thumping of Summertown last week, 51-0.
I think we probably discussed that one enough, Matthew, unless you want to rehash.
Well, you've already made enough people mad, Josh. We probably need to lay off of that this week.
Very impressive performance. We just say that.
It was probably our most complete game that we've played all year, start to finish, all facets of the ball there. Yeah, just not much to complain about over last week.
Tonight's game against Scotts Hill, as I said, they are 0-6, and they've struggled all year long of scoring points and really being in ball games. So tonight is senior night for them. As they introduced all their seniors that were associated with the program and done that. Get some things. Tonight's game sponsor this week is 2C Septic, and we appreciate them being a game sponsor this week. As always, the sports medicine services of Lewis County football are provided by the Lewis County Health Center Physical Therapy Department. This year's gold sponsors, we want to thank them, Baxter Services, Highland Oil, People's Bank, Casa Grande, Junkyard Dog, Andrew Yarborough, attorney at law, the City of Hornwall, City of Hornwall Police Department, the Bank of Perry County, the Bank of Lewis County, Assure Title, and as I said, this week's sponsor of the game is 2C's Septic. A couple of things we know about tonight. Spencer Clark is going to be the starting lineup for the Panthers. He is playing for Gavin Coker as he is out tonight with a hand injury going into the night game. So we'll be short one man there, but I think it's probably a good thing that he can rest this week and next week both, which is we're on the bye.
Yeah, probably precautionary more than anything. That's, if you really need to go with a sore hand, you can put a club on it and play ball. Exactly.
He's in street clothes tonight for the Panthers. With the starting lineups, at right tackle on offense for the Panthers is Tucker Jones. The right guard is Nate James. At center is Devin Nash. The left guard is Braden Cooper. And the left tackle is Kobe Cates. Lewis County wide receivers are Caden Miller. Tight end wide receiver is Cade Carroll, Kobe Feitinger, and Aiden Wise. At running back for the Panthers, it'll be Braylon Bean and Drew Ray. And at the quarterback, number 6, Colt Skelton.
Talking a little bit about Scotts Hill there, on paper, on video that you've seen, by all accounts, Lewis County's a better team tonight. Have to guard against. We talked a little bit about this Tuesday night about playing down to you competition, staying up for it. If you listen to the coach's show, I don't think that's going to be a problem this week. Do you, Josh?
No, sir. I've never seen a group of kids so more like. They just like when you sit and talk to them about ball, it's almost like you ask the coach a question when the kids answer it.
Yeah.
But it's not something. It's not coach speak coming through the players. The other thing is they've discussed, and it's spot on. You show up to a game like this, it doesn't really matter who the opponent is. You go out there and you perfect your craft every week, work on what you do, and take care of you, and I think that's what they're fixing to do.
Yep. I think so too. Some things you got to look for tonight. You got take care of business early. I think you've made the statement before is don't play with your food.
Yep.
And that'll be the key thing is you don't want to mess around because when you mess around, you let them think they're in the game. And this is a night that probably at least by the end of the third quarter, you want to be subbing hard
Yeah.
and getting a lot of kids on the field.
Well, that's every time you get to do that, that's just better for the future.
That's
You
right.
know, those guys last week, if you were there,
Hey.
I don't really remember. Like sometime in the third quarter, we rolled all subs in. Dude, they played ball.
Yeah, they did. They did what I mean. You know, they did what you want them to do when they
Absolutely.
come in to the game. They played hard. Look, captains are going to midfield right now. Aiden Wise, Cade Carroll, number 3, Drew Ray, number 5, and Kobe Feitinger, number 2, for the Panthers. Get the Scotts Hill.
34, David Whitaker. 55, Marco Pedraza. I didn't catch that forward number on our right. Did you?
I wasn't quick enough. With that, they'll uncover here in just a second. We'll see them.
60-something, I think. But talking to Coach Iser,
15.
too, before the game, you know, we may see a few wrinkles, a little different looks tonight, stuff you can kind of work on. But, you know, the thing about it is that gives somebody else something to look at that they hadn't seen all year. And when they prep for us,
Yeah, you may want to show them, just show them a little something, how you keep this one right here in mind. We may pull this back out of our bag of tricks at some point. Just for exactly what you said, you're going to spend an hour of practice this week talking about this. We may not ever do it again.
exactly. You know, Tennessee did that against UAB. They ran the option.
Right.
And I hadn't
Yeah.
seen the option since probably Connor Holloway days. And then they run the little shuffle pass, and they hadn't seen it since. But it just puts them in their mind
Yeah.
of down what to do at certain points. And as we towards the end of the season with Lexington in 2 weeks, and then Mount Pleasant and Parsons, you know, that's what you want.
Absolutely. This sets up well for us to go finish strong down the home stretch. You got this game, then you got the bye week.
Panthers have won the toss tonight. I mean, Scotts Hill won the toss tonight. They elected to defer.
So
Lewis County will start out with the ball.
Lewis County will receive it on the north end of the field. They'll be heading north to south or left to right across your dial. As ladies and gentlemen, it's football time in Lewis County once again. Special teams have been really special now. You know, we've had kick returns for touchdowns. We've had good field position. But when we've kicked off, I mean, we've set the pace with some really good starting or really bad starting positions for the other team. And, you know, that goes with your kicker, but also coverage.
Yeah.
I would say right here what you'll probably get. I really think that people are starting to respect our deep end. So you're probably going to see some form of either pooch, squib, and they may just roll the dice and do a flat out onside kick.
They may do it. You know, you never know to start it like this.
I mean, you're playing with house money, so to speak.
You are, exactly. You exactly are.
If you're going to win a game like this, you need to roll the dice every now and then.
I think we're maybe setting up for the pooch kick or something. We've sent Aiden Wise deep to receive, and on this near sideline, we've got Kobe Feitinger and Drew Ray on the far sideline. So I think maybe we are expecting a pooch, and we're not just going to fair catch it. We're going to return it.
Absolutely. It's I guess, if you talk to Coach Yarb is not the guy that's just going to say, this is our vanilla look, we're going to go with our vanilla look on that. He's going to experiment with some things, and I'd say that's what you're probably about to see with this.
Colton Clark kicking off for Scotts Hill.
Lewis County in all white. They're stormtroopers with the black helmets. Scotts Hill in all black with gold numbers. Colton Clark is the kicker. So here we go. Here's the kick, and we are underway, and they're going to pooch it, and it's to Feitinger, and he is going to be up to the 45-yard line where he's taken down there, and Lewis County will take it 1st and 10.
There's your starting field position, just like you talked about, Marty. We're set up right on the 45-yard line. You can't really ask for much better than that.
Lewis County breaks the huddle, and they'll come to the line. Drew Ray to Coach Skelton's left. stacked receivers left and right. Scotts Hill in a three-man front. Handoff goes to Ray, gets bottled up, and he's going to be thrown for a loss of about 1 back to the 44.
David Whitaker.
That was well defended right there by Scotts Hill.
For the stop.
They're
Second down.
They give him the line of scrimmage as a spot. It's pretty generous on our part.
That was, it was back.
Yeah, he lost the yards, right, from my view.
Scotts Hill is in a three-man front with there are others about 5. It seems like they're going to keep everything in front of them and just push up as hard as they can. Skelton, toss Ray right side, and he gets to the 45 up to the 50-yard line where it's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Panthers.
On the tackle.
I would say, just judging from what we're seeing so far, Scotts Hill has their intention turning number 5.
For
They're
sure.
very aware that Drew Ray has the kind of year he's had so far.
Coach Skelton can have a day for himself probably with that RPO if he keeps it, fakes it to Ray. This time he gives to Ray, right side,
Good game.
45-40, 35 down to the
Couldn't tell where he ran out.
I can't either on the far side. It's going to be a Baxter Services first down. They're spotting it, I think. This side receiver is, or this side official is at the 38-yard line. So the Panthers will have it there. 1st and 10 after a 12-yard gain by Ray. Lewis County back out. Ray to the left, 2 receivers to the left. Wise is wide right, left. Snap, handoff, pass. We can pass out here
Touchdown.
to Fightinger, and
Touchdown
he's
all
gone.
the way.
Just a little pitch and catch. Touchdown, Lewis County.
You almost want to say they lulled them to sleep there those first few plays. And
That's that body blow, haymaker.
Yep.
He landed right on the chin, too.
That's true.
nope, I don't think anybody was within 10 yards of him the whole way.
Wise with a little crack back, and Fightinger
It
slipped
was
out
over
to
with
the
after
left,
that.
and once he caught it, there was nobody catching him then. Sharp on for the extra point. Snap down kick is good. So with 10:23 left in the first quarter, Lewis County 7, Scotts Hill 0. We'll be back.
All right, we're back.
Sharp will be set to kick for the Panthers. They lead 7-0 early in the first quarter. Sharp's kick is boomed downfield to about the 10-yard line where it's caught and the return is made on the far side of the field, and he'll go out of bounds.
That's the 25.
I can't tell. But about the 25-yard line where the Lions will have it 1st and 10.
There you go. So each team's opening possession, we started 20 yards better than they did.
See, that's been the story all year long.
That's
First down
exactly
for
right.
The Scottsdale Lions at the 25-yard line.
We've discussed their offense. In the past, they've ran the wing T. We're not really sure what they're going to run this year. The quarterback is Boone. Handoff goes right and I'm not sure who, I think that is,
I think it was the entire defensive line, looked like.
oh, that on the tackle. I'm not sure who made the,
Well,
the
that's
carry.
definitely the nose. Cade Carroll, about 4 other white shirts.
They give him a loss of 1. It'll be 2nd and 11.
You know, I think last week we had 10 tackles for loss, so we started the game with 1 right there. That's a good start. There's another one.
The handoff quick. And again,
I believe that's number 53. I believe that's that Kobe Cates.
That's Kobe Cates.
Yeah.
they lost about 5 on the play.
Yeah, it's going the wrong direction for Scotts Hill.
It's going to be 3rd and 16. Lewis County with 3 down linemen. Man in motion. Quarterback keeps. Gets to close to the 20-yard line, and that's where he is met. Again, there's 11 white shirts there.
Yeah. I don't know much about it on that play call. I mean, it's 3rd and 16, so you definitely don't have an opportunity for a good play call anyway. But that's saying fix to punt the ball right here.
That's true.
About all they were saying.
So it'll be 4th and about 13. Scotts Hill will be in punt formation. Kobe Feidinger is standing on his own 49-yard line. Snap is there. Kick is blocked. Lewis County with the block. It's been picked up. Is that Cade Carroll with it that picked it up?
I couldn't tell who picked it up or who blocked it.
No, Aiden Wise
Aiden Wise.
with the recovery. I'm not sure who got the block and got there.
I believe they heard us talking on Coach's show about not having any special teams highlights last week.
Pretty sure that was Young Rainey that got that, but I wouldn't swear to it. Whoever it was come off the top side.
Yeah. The way he was turned, I couldn't see his numbers. I don't know who it was.
So Lewis County's going to have it at the 9. 1st and goal after the block punt. We don't have play clock, do we? Nope. Okay. So we'll have to watch the back judge when he throws his hand up if we get close.
I'd say we fix to put this in here. Right here.
Handoff. Ray.
Yep.
Ray will walk in. That was
I don't think they touched a hair on him.
no.
No, they didn't. That hole blowed open, and he had a little bend back route right there. So that hole, man, you could run through back
I
here.
think so. He took about 2 steps and he jogged the rest of the way.
I'm not so sure y'all could run through that. But anyway, Drew Ray goes 9 yards. Touchdown, Panthers.
Running through the hole was one thing, but finishing the run was
Yeah.
a problem.
Y'all could have probably got through
If
it.
somebody
Arnold.
brought me a water bottle out there about halfway, I'd have made it.
Oh, that's blocked.
Scotts Hill returns the favor and blocks the extra point.
Extra point.
Ray just kind of busted up through there.
Yeah,
It looked like a good snap and set on it. And
He
Coach
wasn't
Yarbs is
delayed. He
ill.
just got off. He come off clean over here.
Yeah.
You always need to have a coaching point there. There you go. You got
Yep.
one.
8:09 is left in the first quarter. The Panther lead is 13-0.
We'll take a quick break.
So Henry Sharp will be kicking off for the Panthers. They lead 13-0 with 8:09 left in the quarter.
Matt McLean just texted me. He's not able to be with us tonight, but Liam got on to me because I didn't change the score quick enough the last time. So I'm on it this time, Leo.
It's another one of the coaches' points.
That's right.
Sharp kick is going high and long down the middle. It's going to be taken by Boone at about the 5. He'll bring it upfield on that far right side. He's got a good return going.
He got that
Step.
up close to 30 on that one.
Boone on the return.
They're going to spot him
First down for
No,
Scottsdale.
25.
about the 25-yard line. And it'll be first down for the Lions. Lewis County will be off next week. Their only bye week of the year is it's fall break and everything. Big game tonight in the region is Adamsville at Mount Pleasant. And Mount Pleasant, I'm not sure. Yeah, it is at Mount Pleasant.
We done a little pick 'em the other night on
Yeah.
the coaches show, and me and Matthew both allowed that Adamsville would win
So
that game.
you and I can't lose on this pick,
Well,
on that pick. So, I mean, we both could lose, but it doesn't matter.
that is a wash. We both lose.
Lions to the line in that wing T, one back, handoff goes on a little reverse there to number 16 Boone, and Boone gets up
Penalty marker on
about 2-yard line or 2 yards on the play up to about the
Afraid they lost 10.
27.
I believe they got a hold call.
we're going to move them back.
holding on Scottsdale.
Speaking, Matt's not able to be with us. I haven't heard the reason he wasn't with us this week. Have y'all?
No, sir.
And it's good to have Marty back with us this after, what has it been, 3-week hiatus?
I was here
Are
last
you-
week.
Are you feeling better?
There is nothing wrong with me.
Okay, I'm glad you've healed up well then.
If any of you know Matt, when he opens his mouth, it's going to be a lie. So we're just happy. I'll say, I think Matt is going on vacation. Before you tell some tale on him, I'll go ahead and cover for him. Lions will have it 1st and 20 from their 17. They're throwing. It's tipped. It's picked. Intercepted Lewis County, and that is Cooper for the touchdown. That's 2 straight weeks he scored on defense.
Well, they moved the guard, so he figured he's going to score points somewhere. He's just trying to do it on defense.
It is.
He's going to make a point somehow or another.
Yeah,
isn't he?
he's going to score somehow. It looked like a little bit of a Deion Sanders high step going into the end zone there. It's pretty nifty on his part.
So they played the tip drill and played it to perfection as Cooper returns it. Probably about 20 yards, I guess, by the time it came down.
Yeah.
So Sharp will be, let's see if we can hold them out this time. Sharp will be on for the extra point. Snap down, kick, penalty. They're probably
I
offsides.
believe they got an early start on that.
Penalty marker on the extra point.
Offsides, decline. We're going to decline it.
Scottsdale. Penalty is declined.
I think Coach Yiser thought that they would just give us I didn't know the offsides stopped the play. I thought it was continuation then to see.
He blew the whistle pretty early there, so I don't know.
So Sharp will kick again.
I would have figured he would have went for 2 after that.
That kick is up and good. So with 7:22 left in the first quarter, Lewis County leads 20-0. We'll be back in just one moment. Henry Sharp will be set to kick for the Panthers, who lead 20-0 here in this first quarter of play with 7:22 left. I don't want to be ugly, but we may not make it halftime before we see some subs.
Oh, I think you start seeing them
It's looking
sprinkled
a
in
lot
here.
like it, honestly. I mean, it's quite honestly, you're just not getting any resistance. I mean, keep getting short fields and everything else.
Sharp's kick, it's going to bounce and be taken by Boone. And he just falls down. That's probably the smart play right there.
Well, the bad thing is now they're set up about the
10.
Yeah, it's not much past the 10-yard line. Pretty rough.
We're not really high enough where we can tell on the far side of the field where the ball is spotted and everything.
Lines are not very dark either. It's
They're
hard
about the
to
10-yard line, looks like 10 or
Sort
12.
10.
So they'll take it. The Lions will take it there. First down.
Yeah, it looks like they're on about the 13-yard line. So
Scoreboard's got 12-yard line.
They're in that wing, 2 wings left and right. Quarterback keeping, busted straight up the middle. He'll get a pretty good gain up to the 20, maybe to the 21-yard line.
It'll bring up second down for Scott
So their
Seal.
largest gain of the night. Didn't give us much time to quick hitter. We weren't able to penetrate as much, I guess. Lewis County's brought a good crowd again tonight to Scotts Hill.
This crowd has showed up every week. It just keeps getting better and better from our part. Well, outside run. Oh, mercy.
Handoff goes.
Wise brought the pain on that one.
Number 2.
I believe I heard that up here
I think so.
through these headphones.
Yeah, I heard a significant thump on that one.
They gave him the first down.
No, I don't think so.
They did.
Yeah,
They moved the chains.
Yeah.
Well, that was generous.
Okay, they just haven't. I
Yeah.
was watching the yard marker there.
So Scotts Hill with their first down of the evening. They'll come back to the line with that wing left and right, receiver to the right. Lewis County pressed up. They've got 9 men in the box anyway, and they're coming. They're going to try that little quarterback sneak again, and it's maybe a yard.
We're not really honoring any kind of deep threat of a pass, are we?
No. If they're gonna, it's gonna be man up. If
But I mean,
if
they're
we do,
basically running a glorified version of a tush push right there on first and 10.
yeah. You've got Wise at 6'2", and the receiver out here might be 5'10".
Yeah.
So a definite advantage in height over here. So he'll have to really
Right.
get the ball up and
Look
down.
like about the only thing that they could really, if they're going to do those quick hitters like they're doing, they might do like a little tight end hot pass type. They just try to slip him out while everybody's eyes are in the backfield.
Way this defensive line's playing tonight, I don't think they've got time to let anything develop downfield.
No, yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Handoff goes to number 2, Bedwell.
Feel like he might have got the line. of
He
scrimmage.
might have got back to the line. I try to keep watching this official on this side. Anyway, it's third down and right at 9 yards for Scotts Hill. I think that's Hunter King that's just come in for the Panthers. Scotts Hill will send a receiver far left. They're going to come back with this little sweep, and it's going to be busted up, and they're going to call horse collar, and it wasn't.
Penalty marker on the play.
They're going to call a penalty on Bean. He had him by the shoulder pads, throwed him down. That's got to be what he threw it as, and that
Yeah,
was far. That was not a horse
No.
collar tackle. Yeah, that was not good.
That's going to give them
First cover on the
their first real glimmer of hope as far as getting out of the hole, kind of. And put them out underneath the 40-yard line.
First down.
I've never seen an official throw the flag and then he's walking down here and he's looking at our sideline. I mean, it's like he's looking to see if anybody's going to say anything to him.
Almost
So
like
he
he was baiting.
Yeah,
baiting them
exactly.
or something.
You know,
Yeah, do you want 15 more?
yeah, exactly. Anyway, Scotts Hill will have it at the 40. 1st and 10 against the Panthers. They're in the little wing left and right. They do have receivers left and right. Handoff goes
There's
nowhere.
a tackle for loss by Kobe Cates.
We could almost took that handoff.
We're getting to the mesh point roughly at the same time on a lot of these plays. Defensive end is beating the quarterback and the running back.
Colton Clark with the carry. Loss of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 12.
So early update from Mount Pleasant, they have a 6-0 lead over Adamsville. It does not say what the time left in the first quarter is. And Adamsville just turned it over on downs inside the 15-yard line.
Going in.
Yes.
Scotts Hill will be back to the line.
Oh,
He's going to throw. It is incomplete. It was intended out to the far outside to number 34.
that poor
David
quarterback,
Whitaker.
Did you see what he saw?
I think he might have got rid of that a little quick.
Well, he had a double A gap blitz from both middle linebackers. They were walked up right over the ball, and I think the center couldn't decide which one, so he picked none. And they come through there, and the quarterback decided just to get rid of it.
The ball falls incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 12 for the Lions at their own 38-yard line. If you just joined us, Lewis County's jumped out quickly, 20-0. A pass, a run, and an interception. All 3 for touchdowns.
False start.
Nah, they're going. No, he didn't. False start's what he called.
Yeah, 55. He drew Bean off.
False start on Scotts Hill.
So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. So to bring up 3rd and 17. Now for the Lions.
The Lions have done a lot better job on this drive. They had to do something to keep our offense on the sideline. They've done a pretty good job of that so far.
That quarterback's got to be tired. He runs all the way to the sideline and all the way back to get the call every time.
He's probably already got 200 yards on the night.
I would say so. Handoff on that little counter to the backside. He gets to the corner.
Get back nearly to the
About
line.
5. He gets the 5 yards back, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Penalty marker on the play.
Their hold.
I couldn't tell what he was saying.
I believe it's hold. Yeah.
Holding. Penalty's going to be declined by the Panthers. It'll be 4th and 12.
Penalty on Scotts Hill. It is declined. Going to bring up 4th down for the Lions.
So we'll see if they'll punt right here.
I haven't
He's
seen
gone.
any kind of, personnel change.
He's gone to the sideline. Here comes
Yeah,
2
there
in.
we go.
So they're going to punt. Or they're going to be in punt formation. We'll see. That's number 8, Hannah, the kicker. Feitinger's deep. He stands on his 35-yard line. We'll see if we'll go after this one or set up the return. Nope, here we come. Now we got it off, and he's picked up by Feitinger, bobbles it at the 45 to the 50 to the 45 to the 41-yard line. And Lewis County will take it there. That was a little
They just about rolled up the arm sleeve.
I know. I thought it went out of bounds on that far sideline. It was
Well,
kind of,
I don't really think Kobe had any intentions of doing anything with it, and he looked up when he got to it, and he's like, "Well, nobody's within 10 yards.
He had 10 yards.
Exactly.
I
yeah.
might as well do something with it."
See what I can get out of it.
Pretty good decision. What did he get? 15, 16 yards?
He picked it up somewhere, what, around the 40? And
Somewhere, yeah, right at about the 40. So he got about
You got
to the other 40, about 19 yards. We've got an injured line on the play as they're out there, and we got a penalty flag. I don't know what, if it's on us, it could be a block in the back. More than likely, and it is on us.
Yeah. Still gonna have outstanding field position,
Oh,
no
yeah,
matter what
exactly.
they call it.
So we'll see what it is.
Call that a hold too.
He's called 2 of them.
Field back block on the other one.
Okay. So they'll take the 15-yarder. They'll take the personal foul. So it'll put it back at about at our own 45-yard line. The injured player's off the field. And Lewis County will have it on their 3rd possession as they lead 20-0 with 2:01 left in the quarter.
All right, Matthew. What's the play call?
If he's going to throw the bomb, he better throw it now. Skelton hands off Ray up the middle, 50, down to the 46-yard line. He got about 9 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 1.
He can do that as much as he wants to do.
yeah, I think I started to say he's
me.
going to give it to Ray there, but
That was Bean. Sorry, my bad. Bean
Oh,
is
was that
in for
Bean?
Ray.
Okay.
Bean is in for Ray, and he gets 9. Skelton drops, looks, throws, pass, complete to
Okay.
Cade Carroll, and he'll get the first down to the
That was a
line,
really
45-yard
good
line.
hand catch right there.
That was.
A little high and outside. He plucked it out of there. That looked good. Looked like a college tight end.
Since he is committed to Southeast Missouri
There you go.
as a tight end.
That's why we get paid the big bucks right there, guys.
Exactly. Handoff Bean up the middle. Carrying a man. He's got 3, 4, 5. Then the Lewis County Panther comes, and he's close to a first down. Let's see if they're going to give it to him. I think they're going to mark him just short. So he'll get another 9 on that play. He's got 2 carries for 18 yards right off the bat on this drive.
Look at
Listen.
Drew back in now, ain't it?
yeah, it is.
Uh-oh.
Ray gets it, fumbles, comes right back to him.
What a
Just like a basketball on the court.
fortuitous bounce.
Bounce right back up to him. He'll get the first down.
Looked like he was about to try to change hands with the ball, put it on the outside arm.
So it'll be inside the 20. Lewis County going fast. Skelton throws, pass, complete. That is
Look, that's Miller.
Miller with the reception, and he's going to be close to another Panther first down. Lewis County come racing out of the line. They call this their Tennessee formation when they go fast, and they're using it to really well.
They pretty much ran it to perfection last week, I thought.
Yeah.
Back to the line. Handoff, Ray. He'll walk in.
Yep.
Touchdown, Lewis County. Gain of 9, Drew Ray. Give him 6. Lewis County, a little bit of 2-minute offense there, and they just click down the field for the touchdown.
Well, if you watched last week's game, you know, the very first part of it, sometimes it's going to go slow. We come out and decided we didn't want to play slow anymore, so we went into that tempo look right there.
Mm-hmm.
My Lord. It was very efficient. We was running 3 plays to their 1.
Sharp. Kick. Good. So with 5.8 seconds left in the first quarter, Lewis County 27, Scottsville 0. We'll be back in just a moment. Lewis County leads 27-0 with 5.8 seconds left in this quarter. We'll be kicking off. I don't know what the holdup is.
We were one short on the field there.
It's a good sign when you get through the first quarter and the cheerleaders already got sore legs from doing toe touches.
Yeah. Now we have 11 on the field. Sharp will be kicking off for the Panthers. Deep once more will be Boone. Sharp's end-over-end kick is going to be taken by Boone at about the 17 with a running start. He's up to the 20, past the 25, close to the 30-yard line, where Scotts Hill will have it 1st and 10 to start the second quarter. So we finished one. Panthers lead 27-0. We'll be back. Back with you at Scotts Hill High School in Reagan, Tennessee. The Panthers lead 27-0 as we're getting ready to start the second quarter. Guys, that was just a pretty much score any way you can.
Yeah, I'm imposing my will on you.
Yep.
Top drive,
Yep.
what that was.
We scored on the pass, we scored on the run, we scored on the Cooper interception, and then the Drew Ray touchdown. Scotts Hill, quarterback under center. Man in motion, handoff goes to the fullback.
There's Nate James on play.
It's about time he did something tonight. He hadn't done anything yet, so we need to chastise him a little bit.
To be fair to Nate, he just now got to a spot where I can actually see him on the field.
He may have already done something we didn't.
Our request for binoculars has been denied, evidently. I'll have to get into the hunt bag and bring my own.
Oh, I wish you needed binoculars. They're in my game day bag. I could have brought them.
I either need that or a better set of eyes.
Or they're going to have to put us on the sideline one where we can see.
Yeah.
Bedwell got 1 yard. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff. Quarterback's going to keep it. He pitches it deep out there. This is not going to be good. Well, he's racing back to this side. Is number
Good job, Drew Ray.
16. That is
That was-
Boone. Yeah, good job, Drew Ray, to not get the penalty.
Yeah.
Because he had the kill shot on the sideline, and he just kind of let him run out of bounds. So after all that, he lost a yard, and it'll bring up 3rd and 10.
He flirted.
Unfortunate, that's all it
Yeah,
was.
he flirted with disaster there.
Yeah. That was a train wreck.
Scotts Hill taking lots of time.
It's probably one of those that after the play caller looks out there and sees that one, he says, I don't really have a whole lot of stuff left in my bag of tricks, but I want to call when I seen that.
It took a lot of time. That left and right wing handoff goes to the fullback. Boone again. Nothing. He might have got. They're gonna spark
He got a yard.
his progress up to about the 31.5 yard line.
It kind of reminds me of several years ago when our boys were playing middle school baseball, and I think we were playing Perry County, and we pretty much wore their pitcher out the whole game. Finally, he looks at the sideline, just throws his hands up. He says, "You got any other ideas?"
Yeah.
We got an injury on field here. We're going to take a quick break.
Fourth quarter.
Number 64, John Elliott, is the injured player for Scotts Hill. It's going to be 4th and 8 for the Lions. Bliss County will send Feitinger deep again to receive the punt from Hannah. Bliss County looks like they're coming after it. They kind of hold, and now they're going to back up, and they're going to make the return. Takes a high skip bounce. Feitinger picks it up at the 35 to the 40 to the 45 to the 50 and across to the 45-yard line of Scotts Hill, where they stand him up and they blow the whistle, and it'll be 1st and 10 Panthers.
Mason Hanna with a stop.
The kicker, the punter's the one that got him.
Another good return. I mean, set up plus side of the field again.
We kind of set the return that time instead of going after
Yeah.
him.
All right, Matthew, dial it up.
I'm trying to see whose running back is out there.
Well, Drew Ray.
They're going to give it to Drew Ray right here, I'm pretty sure.
I think we're going
I don't think-
throw a haymaker.
I don't think we take a shot right here.
Swing pass out
Oh,
to
mercy.
Drew
Pick
Ray.
it up.
It's
I believe that's
That was a
live ball.
backward pass. It was backwards, yes. It's a live ball, and Scotts Hill falls on it. So
That's exactly the right call. He was arcing that out. I don't know.
well, now the official is coming over here. Man, let's see what he says.
Scottsville Lions.
Well, he's saying the ball's tipped, so if it's tipped, it should be our ball.
Does it matter if it's lateral?
I don't think so.
I thought if you threw it backwards, it didn't matter if it was tipped or not.
They're going to go. They're giving us the ball. They're going to call incomplete.
Well, that's very fortunate on our behalf.
We're right on this line, and it looked like a backward pass to me.
I saw the same thing you saw.
I thought it was that little flip screen back. But anyway, Panthers get a break. It'll be 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. Drew Ray shifts to the right. This time we're going to run it again to the far side to Cade Carroll. He catches it down to the 35 to the 30 to the 25 to the 20 to the 15 to the 10 to the 5. No flags. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, run it one way, and if it don't work, run it the other way.
We bent that one a little more forward.
It was.
We could see it going away from us, and it was definitely a forward pass.
They didn't stand Cade up, but they had a shot at him back at about the 40-yard line and just couldn't make the play.
Well, another one of them, they probably watch film. There's been a lot of those guys come up and hit Cade.
Yeah, he trucked that kid last week.
Oh,
It was like,
mercy, did he?
I don't think he wanted no more. Sharp's kick is good. 8:22 left in the first half. Lewis County leads 34-0. We'll be back in just one moment. Panthers lead 34-0 as Cade Carroll catches the Colt Skelton pass and takes it for 6. Sharp will be kicking off. Boone is deep. Sharp's kick.
What's high?
High kick taken by Boone at the 15 to the 20. Dancing. Hits the sideline and now run out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Or the Lions will have it 1st and 10.
Boone with the carry.
Marty, mine and Matthew's first pick of the week is not looking very good. It's 14-0 Mount Pleasant. We may be fired before we even get hired. Rumor was they was trying to replace Lee Corso with Amir Matthew.
I don't think he's in danger.
Well,
He's no longer there, but I don't think Pat McAfee's in danger.
I don't think that head would fit on Matthews.
Bebo.
And I don't know if he'd put Brutus on.
No.
Scotts Hill, counter back to the left, to the right. The running back there is number 34, Whitaker, and he'll get up to about the 38-yard line. Good gain of about 6 on the play. Lewis County's got a lot of different numbers in there now on defense.
Yeah, we got some young guys working in right here. Got Corday Pope playing corner over here. Phoenix McDonald playing safety.
Your entire starting defensive line is sitting on the sideline right in front of us.
17, Zeke Weeby playing outside linebacker.
So Lewis,
I think he was out there earlier.
Panthers with wholesale substitutions. Scotts Hill wing left and right. Fullback behind the quarterback. Handoff will go to him, and he's stuffed. He is stuffed right there.
That's Clay Jackson.
Clay Jackson just met him in
Weeby.
behind the hole on that play, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. He lost about 2 on the play. So it's going to be 3rd and right at 6 yards for Scotts Hill.
Knox Rainey playing the top side corner, I believe. Casey Himes, the other defensive end.
Handoff on the counter. Got a hold. There's the flag. Boone with the carry, but he's dropped. I believe that's Kason Himes with the tackle, 66, coming all the way from his far side defensive end. But we've got a hold as they was holding the cornerback out here, Bean.
It's pretty good pursuit to be coming from the far defensive end to make a tackle on the other.
It was. So Lewis County's going to take the penalty here and back them up 10. Put them behind the sticks. They'll spot him at the ball will be about the 28-yard line. So they've got to go all the way to the 42. So it'll be 3rd and 14.
Them little
4:57.
Back dives just aren't very conducive for picking up 14, 15 yards, is it?
No, they're not. We'll see. They've got a receiver split to the left. We'll see if they look for him. Quarterback's going to run that little keeper up the middle, and he gets about to the 31, so he'll get about 3 on the play. It's going to be 4th and 12 for Scotts Hill. And let's see. Hannah's dropping back. He's going to be in punt formation, so are we in safe punt? We have nobody deep.
I'd say we dropped somebody back there.
Somebody needs to be at least we're staying in safe.
Yeah.
Just in case. There's the snap. It goes on the ground. The punter picks it up. He kicks it. Lewis County is going to get it at I think they were going to fake it. But Lewis County will get it on the line, 49-yard line, after we were in safe punt.
You know, I
And almost still walked it.
I don't understand anything I'm seeing right now. I'm trying to be real nice with what I'm saying. I probably just need to shut up.
I don't understand why you do that.
No, I mean, if you're going to take the risk of punt or fake punting on 4th down, why not try to make a little bit more of an aggressive play call on 3rd and 14?
Yeah, instead of the quarterback up the middle. I mean, the first time we fooled you, the rest of the times they've run that has not been. Lewis County will come out with, is Unger the quarterback? I believe Rainey's the running back. I can't tell. Unger with the snap, looks, throws, pass, complete to number 18. That is Phoenix McDonald on the catch. He got about 4 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 6.
That's a good little pitch and catch up there.
That was.
They look well timed and everything. Do it in a good spot for him to go down and protect himself right there too.
So Lewis County will come back to the line. Their starters are out. Unger, Rainey, stutters, gets to the 45, drops his head and runs.
Sir.
Oh, he just piled and got another 4 or 5 yards on the play.
Yeah, he put that shoulder right in that dude's chest.
We saw a couple of really impressive carries from him last week.
What do you have? 2 carries for 100 and some yards.
117, 118 yards.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. He had a touchdown, a 49-yard touchdown and a 51-yard touchdown last week.
3rd and 1. Handoff. Rainey hit in the backfield.
Good cut.
Spins away. Gets to the 36-yard line to the 35, and it's a Baxter Services first down.
Well, previous run, he displayed the power, and that right there, that was a nifty little spin move to he had some immediate pressure right in his face. Good move. May have destroyed the flag.
Yeah, they did. So we've got a timeout on the field. We'll keep it right here. Lewis County, I can't remember the game. It was either the B spin move or whatever, but he spun right out of it. He was met in the backfield and spun away from it.
You talking about the circle button?
Yeah, that's it.
The circle button. There you go.
It's been a while since when Pax started beating me at PlayStations when I quit playing.
Yeah, I missed Nintendo, Marty. It was a way simpler game.
We play PlayStation. He's not that old.
I'm talking about myself. When they got past Mario Brothers, I gave it up.
Of course, he would always take Bo Jackson.
Yeah, that's cheat code.
Yeah.
I did make it to Mario Kart with the Nintendo Wii. I had to whip 2 kids on Mario Kart. I pretty much retired after that.
Yeah, Bryson wanted me to come in there and play football with him one night, and he handed me a remote control that had more buttons than I got fingers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They fixed the sticks, so Panthers will have it 1st and 10. Unger is the quarterback. He'll drop the throw.
Chunky.
Pass a long pass downfield. It is caught.
Oh, yes, sir.
What a catch, and he got a foot down. That is Corday Pope with the catch inside the 10, and the Panthers are going to have it first and goal. Nice pass by Unger.
He touched that note real nice. Pretty spin on the ball, too. What is that, about the 7, 8
About
yard
the
line?
7 or 8. Well, they hadn't moved it on the clock yet. About the 7-yard line. So Lewis County will have it. Unger, the quarterback. Rainey's beside him. Handoff goes to Rainey. He brings it to the left side. Pushes down inside the 5. But we got a flag. It's probably going to be a hold from where they threw the flag. There it is. Holding Lewis County.
Well,
So that'll bring it back 10.
I want to see Unger throw it a little more. I'm liking what I'm seeing right here with all this throwing.
Well, you know, the way I feel, he can throw it all he wants because they've still got their first team in. They're going to. So we have the playbook to run
Absolutely.
with the second bunch in. It's going to move it back to the 18-yard line, 17-yard line looks like. It's going to be first and goal for the Panthers. Receivers right to the left, handoff Rainey. Rainey follows his block, cuts it inside, gets inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line, where it's going to be second down with the clock running at 1:26.
It's going to be fun to watch that young man play for the next 3 years after this.
Yes, it is.
He's got it.
He follows his blockers well. He sets them up.
Yeah, he's got great vision. He's got a lot of ability.
You don't see that much with freshman running backs. It takes them a while to get that vision.
Takes it again, Rainey to the left side, cuts it back and cuts it back in. He gets inside the 10 to the 8, where it's going to be third down. We've still got timeouts left. And I don't know if he's going to try to run one more play and see what happens. So it's third and go from the, looks like the 8-yard line.
He also possesses a lot of patience for a freshman.
That's true.
Setting them blocks up like they've done well.
So we're going 2 receivers left to the right. Unger looks, throws, pass caught, and he's dropped right there with 24 seconds left. It's going to be fourth down. I don't know what Coach Iser's going to do. The sportsmanship in him is trying to decide, but he's going to call. Let's see. He's
He's going to call timeout with 2 seconds left.
and kick a field goal. So, Coach, Panthers will go for the field goal here, leading 34-0. We got 2.6 seconds left in the half. That was a good little drive. If we hadn't had the hold, we would have scored 6 there.
Yeah.
But still, to get it down to back inside the 10 was a good play selection and
Gives you an opportunity to work on something else.
that's true. Yeah, and I think that's why he probably didn't call the timeout and try to score because he thought, well, you know, Sharp is going to need
You don't know.
you
don't know when
time.
yeah.
Exactly.
There's going to be a time come where this is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's got the odd angle. I mean, you know, he's kicking from the left hash.
Going to put it down at about the 13-yard line, so it's 23 yards.
23-yard kick. Snap, down, kick, up. He's boomed it. He's boomed it. No good. I thought he made it.
I don't know. It went right through those lights for mine.
Yeah, I know it.
It hit the net, so it must have been wide left.
Anyway, into the first half. Lewis County leads 34-0. We'll take a break.
Mike's on.
Test your mic. Hold on.
Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check.
I'm gonna go back to commercial.
Okay.
Coach, you had a huge rivalry game, homecoming, won. You have fall break next week in your off week. You came out, had a great first half. What do you say to keep the boys motivated in the second half?
Well, we've got an opportunity to get a lot of young guys a lot of playing time here in the second half, which is good. So hopefully our guys will come out, encourage the young guys. Let's get a lot of people in. They deserve it too. They work hard just like everybody else. I'm a little frustrated with our first bunch. We got to be able to execute on a field goal right there. That's something we needed to work on, and we've got to be able to make that. But overall, I thought we played well, coming out, take care of business, and now let's let the young guys play.
Thank you, Coach. Keep working.
Thank you. That was better, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Woo!
Did they test it before and everything? You off now? Yeah. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got that one.
Test.
ready to start the second half here at Scottsdale High School in Reagan, Tennessee. Panthers lead 34-0. They jumped out to a very quick lead, and they finished the first half with the second bunch in there who ran it very efficiently.
They look great. All they needed was another play. They could have capped off that drive.
The holding set them back just a little bit. Henry Sharp set to kick. Line drive, booming kick. It's going to bounce at the 10, the 15. Boone picks it up. Boone carries it to the 21-yard line, and Scottsdale will have it there, 1st and 10.
Weeby and Phoenix McDonald combined on the tackle right there, the 20, kind of high-low combo. Good-looking play.
So Lewis County is going to bring it back out with their, I call them second bunch, to play against this Scotts Hill first team. Scotts Hill, it was like Zion. They haven't made it past midfield yet against this Panther defense. So I'm sure they're going to want to try to get some little small victories out of this.
I think closest they got was about the 42-yard line, maybe.
I think so. Handoff inside goes to, let's see, who is that number? Number two. That is Bedwell, and he'll carry it to about the 27-yard line, gain of about 7 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 3.
Like Sean Lewis on the tackle for Lewis County, number 4. Kind of rare that you see the young guys get as much action as what they've gotten 2 weeks in a row, especially. I mean, they're going to get a whole half right here.
Well, it's good timing for this, what's coming up after the break. You know, we've got some big region games coming up with Mount Pleasant.
Oh, yes, sir. Zeke Weeby.
Handoff that time goes to Clark, and he is met in the backfield for a loss.
Bring up 3rd down for the Lions.
All the way back to the 25-yard line. It's going to be right at 3rd and 5.
The only thing I would say, you don't want the rest to turn into rust at this point.
No.
The rest
Exactly.
is definitely a good thing. But you kind of hate to take a rest when you're playing as well as what we have.
Yeah, but it's still good. You know, there's been seasons before where this time we'd be banged up pretty bad,
Yeah.
and that doesn't seem to be a big problem. We have a couple of injuries, but nothing major.
If you've played the 6th now or 7th game, somebody just needs a day off.
Yeah.
That's just bottom line.
Quarterback to throw. Hot pass is out of the reach intended for number 34, Whitaker. Falls incomplete, and it's going to bring up a 4th down for the line. So on 4th and we'll say 6. It's a long 5. So we'll see what they're going to do, if they're going to go for it here or if they're going to kick it away again. Lewis County will play in this safe punt formation just to be sure.
They had that play set up right there. If he could stick it on him, he had a little crease.
Just a little hot pass to throw out there. That was the wing man. So Scotts Hill is going to go in punt formation. Lewis County is not taking a chance. Snap, kick is away. It's an end-over-end kick. It's going to bound at the 49 and take a Scotts Hill roll, and it's going to roll all the way down to the 32-yard line, where Lewis County will take over there, 1st and 10.
That may be our worst field position of the day.
I was just fixing to say the same thing, and that's probably the first punt they've got off completely clean all night.
Yeah, they actually had a clean operation on the snap and all of it on that one. Didn't mean to try to steal your thunder there.
I come up with golden lines, and you just step all over me.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that happens so seldom.
So rarely.
So,
I've got a lot of catching up to do after he told everybody I had surgery. I was even stopped in the stands. How you feeling? Great. So Lewis County with Matt
I love it when a
McDonald.
plan comes together.
Phoenix McDonald is in at quarterback. Handoff goes fake to Rainey, and McDonald will keep it in on the little RPO, and he'll no gain on the play.
I don't know if that was an actual design right there, or that was just might have been like a miscommunication on their part.
Bentley Parker at the bottom of the pile. It'll bring up second down.
So 2nd and 10.
Lewis County.
I'd say you're probably going to see McDonald put a little air under the ball.
Oh, yeah.
They like to use his arms. We saw last week a little bit.
Yeah, he threw a beautiful deep ball late in the game the other night.
They'll send receiver left and right with a slot. Rainey, the running back, handoff will go to them. He'll come to the right side. He's setting the blocker. He's got to the 35, gets it to the corner to the 40 and out of bounds at the 41-yard line, and he's close.
You see
We'll
how
see.
set that
He
block
did.
up right there. He's very patient. He's got a lead blocker right there. He just let that man set up the block for him.
So Rainey with 10 and a Baxter Services first down for the Panthers. Of course, we're in a running clock and almost the quarter is almost over, or half over, sorry. And Rainey again to the left side. Takes it up, breaks the tackle, gets to the 50, to the 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, and he's forced out of bounds at the 25-yard line, but we got a marker all the way back at the Panther 39.
Yeah, that wasn't much of a hold.
So they're
Rainey
going to
already had the edge, and the guy kind of stretched his arm out a little bit, but it was way behind the play.
again. He set his blockers well on that. So it's going to march it back 10 yards. Lewis County will replay the down. First and 20.
I keep trying to get Matthew to live inside the head of Ronnie Eisen. He won't do it. I know it's a scary place.
Scary
Sometimes
place
you
to
just gotta
be.
Go there, Matthew.
It's bad enough living on outside of the head of Ronnie Iser.
I think we can all
Panthers
agree
to the
with that.
line. Handoff Rainey back upside. Gets it up to the 40-yard line. He'll get 9 back on that play.
Yeah, he just about got the penalty yardage back.
But he was just picking his way through the hole, not rushing anything, not outrunning his blockers, just setting them up.
Is it possible that the young man gets back-to-back 100-yard games?
I'd say it's very possible.
It's looking like it.
Handoff Rainey tries to cut it back, and he's tackled after no gain. Clark on the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 12 for the Panthers, so we'll see if we'll go to the air. We threw a couple of passes when Unger was in at quarterback. I think he may air it out and see what he can get.
Yeah.
So we've got receivers left and right, slots left and right. McDonald to throw. He's airing it out. Long pass. Oh, pass down here intended for Corday Pope. He made a good move back on it. He played the ball well. But it falls incomplete and to bring up 4th down.
Turning into the defender on that. That's a jump ball. You know, he done his part, broke it up.
So it'll be 4th and 12. Weeby is in punt formation. The first time the Panthers have punted tonight.
Well, we're even running second team punt.
We'll see if Scotts Hill comes after it. Snap, kick, high wobbly spiral. It's going to bounce at the 35 and take a Panther bounce and go out of bounds at the 28-yard line of Scotts Hill. 39-yard kick.
Pretty effective. He pinned it over there, and they didn't get any return yardage out of it.
But rolls out of bounds. It'll be 1st down for Scottsdale.
So Scotts Hill will have it again. Clock still running. We're under 3 minutes left in the 3rd.
I guess we can always ask Coach Iser what he thinks about the running clock in the second half.
We heard about it.
We heard about it before the game
Before the
started.
game started,
They
yeah.
might have discussed that a couple times.
I think Yazer's got ESPN. He knew what was going to happen to that.
We need a sound effect rim shot right there.
We have one for that.
Yeah. Fumble.
Fumble, who's got it?
I think they fell on it.
Okay, on Matthew's joke. I wish I'd have found these earlier in the night. Oh, there's all kinds of little buttons you can push.
There you go.
There you go.
No gain on the play. It's going to be, well, they've still got first down. It's going to be second. There
I
you
wish I
go.
could
They
have
flip
saw
it
who
over.
did that hit up there because they put the helmet on the football type deal and it popped straight up in the air.
2nd and 10. Lions still with their first team in the game. Handoff, little reverse pivot out of there. We're in the option. Flip goes to number 34, Whitaker, and he'll get, I don't think he got anything, according to this official over here.
Yeah, it
So
was
no
much.
gain on the play. Lewis County played it well, strung it out.
They trying to put a little window dressing on that one and it just a lot for nothing is what that was.
That was the quarterback reversed out.
Had the appearance of a broken play at the beginning.
That's what I thought at first, that he turned the wrong way.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But like you said, that all that does is give the defense time to say, oh, they're running the option this way. 3rd and 10.
I'm not going to pick on them though.
They're going to run that little counter to the right. Whitaker with it. Whitaker gets about 5 or 6 yards, and then he is met right on the sideline. And I can't tell who that was, but he only got about maybe 6 on the play. It's going to be 4th and 4 for Scotts Hill. So it's probably 4 down. I would say they're going to go here.
If they could manage to score, they could knock the running clock off for a little while.
They're going to let it go to the quarter, though.
Yeah.
You were talking just a second ago about they still had their starters in. One thing you say about this Scotts Hill team, they're young. I mean, they've only got three seniors. So
Very young.
When you talk about still having their starters in, that they're probably playing a lot of freshmen.
We've played 3 in Scotts Hill. Lewis County leads 34-0. We'll be back in just 1 minute. After discussing, Scotts Hill has come out in the punt formation. We'll see if they do. Rainey is deep for the Panthers. He's standing about his own 35-yard line.
I want to see this too.
Snap rolls. He's going to fake it. He's going to fake it. He's going to lose it.
That ain't happening.
Tackle the punter. That was, I guess, a fake all the way that never worked. Lewis County, first down. Baxter first down at the 20-yard line going in.
That was Sean Lewis that made that play too. That's a couple good plays by him.
I don't think the punter panicked because we didn't have that big of a rush on. I think just when he rolled down there, he decided to run, which was not a good idea.
He should have went ahead and punted that one.
So Lewis County with it at the Scotts Hill 20-yard line with a chance to tack on 6 more here. Rainey the running back, McDonald the quarterback, handoff, McDonald throws it. It's going to be pass
sir.
complete
Touchdown.
to Pope, and he's going to walk it into the end zone for a Panther touchdown. Just a little slant and go, and he went.
I believe it's Sean Lewis. I believe one.
Was that not 8?
I
Okay.
believe it's 4.
You got better eyes than I do.
That don't say much to your eyes, then. Pretty sure it's
It was 4. Everybody's congratulating him as he comes off. So my bad.
That looked good.
Sean Lewis just run a little slant across there.
Yes, sir.
I would say he got behind the linebackers, but there weren't any linebackers there.
Well, it looks like they were showing a blitz. We run a slant right behind the blitz and linebacker, which is perfect.
Sharp's kick this time is up and good. So with 10:50 left in the ball game, Lewis County extends their lead to 41-0. We'll be back right after this. Lewis County will be kicking off, I think. Is that Sharp? Can't tell. He's turned sideways.
Yeah.
I would think so. We'll be kicking off. They'll
It's Henry.
send Boone deep for the return. 10:45 and the clock runs. Booming end over end kick. Boone is going to take it right about the 5-yard line. Lewis County in good coverage, makes a move, makes a man miss. He gets up close to the 20 and past the 20 to the 22-yard line where Scotts Hill will have it there. First down and 10.
Good coverage. Matthew, would you like a update on the Adamsville?
I would.
No, you wouldn't. I'm going to
It
tell
must
you.
be 21-0 now.
It is now 21-0 Mount Pleasant.
We're showing our knowledge right off the bat this week, aren't we?
I hate to say this, but they look like a really good football team right now.
I think
I'm
they
kind of watching out the corner of my eye over here. They're playing really well.
they might have listened to our coaches show and trying to prove us wrong. I think that's what they're doing.
If you want some fodder, we will provide it. I mean, just tune in. We can coach you up.
They run that little counter reverse to number 34 there, Whitaker, and Whitaker carries it up to the, I'm trying to get it, about the 32-yard line, gain of about 9 looks like. It's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Lewis County still running players in and out of the game. Well, they give him a first down.
I think
So-
that might be the first one that wasn't made
A
by
penalty?
a penalty.
Penalty.
I believe you're correct. And it comes with 9 minutes left in the ball game.
I don't want to jinx anything else, but we mentioned something the other night on the coaches show about, I believe that was at least the third game where we had held the opponent under 100 yards.
Yeah.
This is well under 100.
I'm-
Good job.
Handoff goes to Whitaker as he comes around the right side. He gets about 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 4, but he was hit and stopped right there in his tracks.
That's a good physical play by a cornerback out there on the edge. You know, he come up, put his shoulder down, made a good solid tackle.
Is that Corday Pope?
I do have the first half stats for us. We had 12 rush for 32 yards, 82 yards, and 2 touchdowns, 8 passes for 144 for 223 in the first half for Lewis County. Scotts Hill with it. They'll hand it off to number 9. That is Clark, and he'll get up past the first down for Scotts Hill. But once again, Lewis County is pouring the wood. Here's the halftime stats for Scotts Hill. They ran 19 plays for 22 yards.
They've probably got more yards on this drive than they had the whole first half.
Well, they would. They've got 2 first
Yeah.
downs, so they're at least right at it. So Scotts Hill still with their starters in.
Those stats right there is, I mean, that's pretty one-sided, but it doesn't really tell the tale.
No.
No.
We've had our starters on sideline since what, midway of the second quarter?
Somewhere around there. Yeah, it's been, and could have had running clock since midway through the first half if it would have been allowed. Handoff goes this time to, that is Clark on the carry, I believe.
It was either another negative or no gain one.
And so they're going to give him, he'll lose about 1, we'll call it 1, about a half yard. It's going to bring up second and 11, and Lewis County still substituting, running lots of kids in and out of this ball game.
I'd say if you're wearing a white shirt tonight, you're going to see the field at some point.
They could probably grab Adam Clark down there in a white shirt. They could probably grab him and stick him in.
Just pump the brakes on that one just a little bit.
Didn't say he'd last. I just said they could probably put him in.
If me and Matthew can't make it through the line of scrimmage, I'm
Just because he's got a white shirt. Whitaker on the carry. He gets about 5 to the 47 of Scotts Hill. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 7 after they lost on the first play. We're under 6 minutes in the ball game. Little confusion with the play call. You know, as much time, here we go, 10 seconds. The hand has finally went up, and Scotts Hill's going to call timeout. They are totally confused on what they want. So with timeout, we'll take a break. So 3rd down and 6 for the Lions. They've come out of their timeout. They've got their formation set. I think they got too many men in the backfield. Handoff is going to go to number 16 on the far side, and he's going to carry it all the way down to about the inside the 30. Let's see where they're going to spot it on this side. Inside the 25 to about the 24. Well, he's backing up.
trying to break that egg down there. We need to keep that intact.
First down.
We had a shot at him in the backfield.
Yeah.
And I think he had a little more speed. It wasn't anything of a bad tackle or a bad angle. I just think he had a little more speed than our defender coming at him to get the first down. And that
He had a pretty good burst over there.
he did. Quarterback sneak up the middle, and he'll get about 6. I'm telling you, that guard number 54 is in the backfield.
Yeah.
He is not on the line of scrimmage. I thought they might call it back here because it was the same thing. You know, and that's a
Looks like one of them sniffer backs.
yeah. You know, maybe they're going to run maybe they're setting us up for the fumble Ruski or something that guard around.
Matthew, I'm going to throw you one right here. This is 2 weeks in a row I haven't been a fan of the offense.
For some reason, I knew that was coming tonight.
Scott Hill, that little sweep around back.
Hang on, man.
Man hit him.
Good play.
Lewis County was back there 17. Weeby got a hand on him and slowed him down, and then Lewis County stopped him for right at no gain. And it's going to bring up third down and about 2.
Third down for Scottsdale.
I hope by the time the next coaches show rolls around, you've got over some of your angst about
And our campus beautiful tonight. So enjoy your
these
time
offenses.
during and after tonight's
I'll
game.
die on that hill.
Thank you.
The results say I'm right.
Yeah.
As bad as you hate to
You
admit
may
it.
dwell
Yeah.
on it. I think you may dwell on it a little
Yeah,
too
that
much.
fire burns bright.
Scott Hill running up the middle. He'll get the first down. We're under 3 minutes.
Mason hand on the keeper.
They're gonna put it-
Goes back. First down.
12-yard line. So Scotts Hill will have it first and 10 from the 12.
We need that 2.5 to get off that clock, keep this 0 intact. Bow you back, boys.
Lions come back to the line. Same formation, Pyre to the left. Handoff goes to number 2. That is Bedwell. He gets to the 9.
Middle of the carry.
Gain of about 3. It's going to be second and 7.
down.
That's Garrett Reeves on that stop, I believe.
Clock still running. We're under 2. They have done a really good job of shortening the game as they take a long time to get
Yes, they do.
play called in to the huddle.
Tastes like bait.
Handoff goes right. Hits a man at the 8, gets to the corner. He's not in, but he's. Did they give him a touchdown? I could see the pylon, and he was short. Well, it gives them something to clap about.
The crowd goes wild.
Their crowd loves it. You know, they hadn't scored a lot of points this year. But, you know, they've continued to play hard against our sophomores and freshmen.
Marty is like warming up for batting practice down there.
I'm sitting there waiting for you to take the bait. You've nibbled a time or two.
Yeah.
2-point conversion. I don't know. He's in, I think. Yeah, the umpire on this side. The referee gives the signal. So with 1 minute and 23 seconds left in the ball game, Scotts Hill has scored their first points of the night as Lewis County leads 41-8. And we'll just keep it right here. This is we might get 2 more plays after this with the running clock, so we'll just keep it here and kind of wrap it up a little bit. You know, next week we are off for fall break, and it's a bye week, and it does come at a good time. The good thing about it, we don't have a lot of injuries. It's got to get all healed up.
Yeah.
Coker didn't play tonight. He was in street clothes. They told us before if he would have had to play, if he would have needed to play, he would have played.
Yeah.
So we're in good shape there. We come out of tonight with, I don't remember us even having a man down, and I hope I don't jinx it, but I don't remember us having a man down at all for a cramp or anything.
I don't think so. It's been a pretty clean ball game all the way around.
So we've come out pretty much unscathed on that. So we're in good shape as we get the break, and then we go to Lexington. We get out of the district, but then we come back with Mount Pleasant, which is going to be a huge game. They are, I believe, undefeated in the.
Well, it's sure looking awful good for their
Okay,
part.
so they're probably going to stay undefeated in the district. Adamsville will take their second loss.
Yeah.
So really and truly, it eliminates Adamsville from even first or second place. But here's the kick. Going to be a high kick taken by McDonald at the 38. Looks for a blocker, gets one, but he'll get up to the 41-yard line. Return of 3 as the Panthers will take over, and the clock is under a minute. We may not get another play off.
You may not. We talked about us being off next week. Also, there won't be a coaching show this next week. We'll be
So you are going to do that the next week?
the next week. Ronnie has agreed to let us have the week off. Let us have a week of vacation.
Well, that's mighty nice.
If I understand correctly, it's paid vacation. We know what you got.
PTO, yes.
Yeah. I think we've earned that. We've put in enough time here that we get paid vacation. I'm going to use him to lose him.
Rainey with the handoff. He's gone. He is gone. He's outrunning them all the way to the touchdown. That should put him over the 100.
That definitely put him over the 100-yard mark.
There's a flag. There is a flag. Really? That's
Ronnie is
late. That is so late.
That is,
Yeah, you called holding on the opposite side of the field. And if you got good ears, Coach Iser doesn't agree.
Yeah, that's lame. That's a lame call.
Yeah, you just cost the kid like a 60 or 59
Yeah,
yard touchdown.
he's a freshman, and you throw the flag.
Well blocked, holding call, the complete opposite side of the field.
The referee threw it. The white cap threw it.
And stopped the clock for some reason.
Now he starts it. That's going. I thought we
that's
wouldn't get another play, but that's going to
that's
be
your
it.
ball game right
Yeah,
there.
we're at 11 seconds. We're not going to score. Rainey took it inside and then bounced it. I mean, and it
We're going
was.
to snap this ball.
And they're going to run it again. And this time, Rainey with it.
Rainey is-
Spins. He's going to be bottled up.
He was wanting that one bad.
Yeah,
I don't know how you call that. Make that call right there.
I don't either.
That's so garbage.
Coach Iser is still going out. The referee turns. Yeah, that's just. That's terrible.
I'd like to hear the explanation that guy had for that.
I would too.
I think guys are still going after him. Well, he's finally come back to the field.
Anyway, points took off the board, but the Panthers win by a score of 41-8. They've already took it off the scoreboard. So Lewis County runs their record to 7-0 as they head into the bye week before they head to Lexington in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. I won't be there next in Lexington, so
You having surgery?
no, I'm not having surgery. I'll be dragging a race car around North Carolina that week. So
Well, first of all, if you ever listen to Butch Jones, he said you had to win the bye week.
We don't listen.
I don't
We
know
don't
how
listen.
You do that.
Butch who?
Yeah.
Butch who?
Well, I think he's still just making cliche statements down at Arkansas State.
Yeah, I reckon he's.
I wish him all the worst.
I've got a picture somewhere of Marty with his favorite coach. I've got to dig it. I think I've got a couple of pictures of Marty
I
with
do
his
have one.
favorite.
I got my picture with him in the SEC tournament, basketball tournament one year. I do.
I've got a copy of that picture.
Yeah.
I would like to have
Marty's got it framed.
I would like to bring him on the
It's
coach's show.
We-
sitting in.
We on the hype train now.
He's still got that Bush Jones picture proudly displayed in his den.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's going to do it from here in Scottsdale, Tennessee. Lewis County wins 41-8. They head to the bye week. We'll see you from Lexington in 2 weeks. For Josh McDonald, Matthew Farr, this is Marty Spears saying so long.